Yo, what's up, people out there on the internet? Today, THQ dropped a digital showcase like in August, which is crazy considering how most of these things were done in June. So I was actually pleasantly surprised. So I thought I'd check it out. All right, let's get into this. Okay, here we go. Okay, what's this? I hope that's not copyright protected. That is bad Photoshop. That reminded me of when I first started playing games. If you would have told me back then that there was going to be a game that was like 42 gigs, I'd have thought you was crazy. Because most games are like few megabytes, something like that, fit on a floppy disk. So it's crazy to see that number on a blue screen. Okay, that was very odd.
Welcome to the Handy Games Archive. My name is Handy 9000, and I was created to guide you through the Handy Games Showcase of 2024. There are new entries for our highly rated early access game, Oddsparks, and Automation Adventure. Commencing data export.
Hey, is it another Pikmin type game? Okay, they keep making the same game over and over again. This kind of looks like Power World. Yeah, I could have sworn I played this type of game too much, mostly on like mobile. Yeah, this is a mobile game. So, I guess it's a game that's already out. I'm not too familiar with it.
I have found another attachment to this data entry. Would you like to proceed?
Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, so is this a new
entry
game?
Is error. Performing system diagnostic. Demon presences identified. Countermeasures initiated. Agents have been alerted.
Heavens! Can that over-engineered trash can shut up for a second? I'll tell you what happened. It all started with that blonde shithead, Aaron.
What the hell is this?
I ripped off that idiot's head like nobody's business. You know, killing humans used to be fun. But there were so many, they just didn't stop coming. Over and over I killed them, but they came up with something new every time. They poisoned me. They made me bleed. Another one of them makes holy light rain down on everyone! One guy even had the audacity to use a chain hook against me! That is my thing, for fuck's sake! But at some point it just got ridiculous! No idea where they found that stuff, but they started throwing black holes at me! Motherfucking black holes! And now, you wanna try me too? I'm gonna enjoy ripping you apart like the rest of them! You will make a fine sacrifice! Prepare to die!
Okay. What was that? Like, all right, so is this a role game where you're playing as the demon? Or are you playing as this dude who dies a lot? Because one, I am about done with those roguelike games. I play the ones that I like, the handful that I like, but I have no idea what the. Okay, what's next?
Resource management is requested. Entry on human rituals for food gathering discovered.
Okay. Well, I'm starting to see why they pushed this back. It's a mobile game. Why would you play a mobile game about hunting? But I will admit, there are a bunch of games that I wouldn't touch and are very popular. But okay. I mean, the kind of person who will probably be into this would actually hunt. So I don't know what they will get out of this.
Way of the Hunter will be available soon for your mobile device. Alarm. Breach detected. Vermin infestation identified. Hey, that tickles. No, don't nibble on that cable.
Matt the Rat, the agile escape artist.
Nat, the house mouse.
I have something to show you.
This looks terrible. What the?
Look at that.
It is beautiful.
I wonder what's out there.
This is coming off a
Now's the
current
time to be a
console.
scavenger. No crowd to show off to.
Right, squad.
Yes,
Yes, scavenger lead.
Good. There's the energy.
I'm gonna say this once, just once. A rat's quest. Way back home.
Okay, that looks like I ain't gonna say PS2. I say Xbox 360. Wow, that okay. How would you put that in your showcase? Unless you have like nothing else to show. So far, not so good.
Start the world premiere. Handy 9000. Start the world premiere.
So, okay.
Handy 9000. Do you read me?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that.
No. Handy 9000. Approve content.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Approve it.
Request denied.
Do it!
No, 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 no,
World premiere.
All right, I don't know what I'm looking at. This is interesting. Why does everything look like a mobile game? That's a PC game. Wow. All right, so what did I just watch?
What do you see?
The invaders! They're coming!
Time to pokey.
All right, okay. So you start your show off with the mobile game stuff that looks like PS3 games and all that stuff. And what you're hoping that people will stick around to see your actual games that are on current systems. Interesting concept. Okay. Wow.
Look, it's Sandy!
He's in my head, Warren.
I can fix it.
Man, like this stuff don't look all that much better.
Let the real festivity begin.
Okay.
Don't let the calm exterior fool you. Under the surface, this place is so twisted, no hero could ever save it.
All right, this looks very weird.
Luckily, Goldman is no hero.
No idea who that is, but the art style is a little interesting. I'll give it that. Still looks a little weird. The music is interesting. This better not be a $70 game though. Like maybe 40. I would try this. Or if it came on Game Pass, but
Dr. Gilbert says the people we have feelings for can never really leave us. Is that true?
It sure is.
Is hate a feeling?
It sure is.
All right, everything about that looked very weird. I don't know, that looked very weird. Guess THQ is going for weird today. Is this another Pac-Man clone? Or Pikmin? All right, I don't really know what to make of that. Like a base building game, or is it an adventure game, like a top-down adventure game? Nothing so far gets me that excited. Disney. I'm curious, is this a third? Because I know they had two. So is this the third one? Or is it a remaster of one of the first two? It's interesting. Disney has been really pushing Mickey Mouse because I think they lost the original Mickey Mouse went into I forgot the term that I'm looking for. The thing where open domain where anybody can use it, and I'm not too sure how far this Mickey is after. So they haven't really been pushing Mickey that much. I mean, I like platformers. I've tried this series like once or twice, and it was okay. Yeah, this is like a remaster. But I don't know. Yeah, that's who they lost the rights to, Steamboat Willie. So it is a remaster, or a redo, or remix, or whatever they're gonna call it. Rebrush, that's what they're gonna call it. So is it like all of them? Like, well, both of them? I used to love these games.
They hurt you pretty bad, didn't they? I haven't seen you this scarred since last September.
Come on, move it! Get out of my way, jerk!
Maybe I overreacted a bit too much. But we'll get you sorted out.
Come on! Move it!
Those are not current gen graphics.
God damn it, now what?
But I guess you don't really need that in this type of game.
You messed with the wrong guy, buddy.
Next time, I promise. not to lose my temper.
Come on! Move it! Goddamn amateur! Out of the way! Stop driving like my grandma. She's 6 feet under. M-O-V-E! Move it! You take that piece of shove it up your... Oh, feels like something came out between the seat. Oh.
That is wrong on so many levels. Okay, what's this? I mean, their transitions are cool. This actually looks nice. So it's isometric view of what? Like a Diablo clone? So it's like a Diablo kind of Diablo clone. Alright, Diablo says you can, like, there's only a certain set amount of builds you can do. Like in Diablo, I wonder if this game is like that, where you can try out a bunch of stuff, but the way the game mechanics work, only certain things like will make you be able to progress in the game, not necessarily easily, but with not as much difficulty as some builds. So I wonder if this will be the same thing, because that is a big problem in Diablo. And you need certain certain items that is randomly generated, so it's hard to get. So you can't really complete the build, and it makes it frustrating. Artwork looks cool. Okay. So that is an actual current gen game, as opposed to all the other ones that look like what they were was last gen type stuff.
Hi, we're Visible. Get set to travel this summer with a wireless plan that'll keep you connected on the go.
Enough! Send him in! Enough! Send him in!
Whoa, they're like that? Man, that lighting looks bad. Ooh, that's some bad lighting.
Welcome to the Valley of Mines, an immense penal colony. For the war against the Orcs, the only undefeated enemies of the Kingdom of Murtana, the king needed ore to supply his armies. So every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out his best magicians to create a magical barrier around the entire valley. But something disturbed the creation of the barrier, trapping everyone inside. The convicts revolted and took control of the colony. They divided into 3 camps. The old camp is satisfied with the current situation. As long as they deliver the ore, the king supplies them with everything they need. The new camp, however, thinks they can use the ore to blow up the barrier. And then there is the sect from the swamp. They believe that a mysterious new deity will free them from their prison. Thus begins your journey in the open world of the Valley of Mines. Creating Gothic Remake, we focus on the...
All right, that is actually an interesting story, as opposed to everything, pretty much everything else if they showed what has been like little knockoffs and other stuff. That is actually interesting. The graphics don't look that great, but in terms of how the story seems to be, well, let's see how the gameplay goes.
The 4 pillars that we consider the core of the series: simulation of a living world, exploration, story, and combat. Like the original 2001 title, Gothic Remake is set on creating an immersive and realistic
No
world.
wonder the story is actually good.
Enjoy a complex life simulation on a scale hardly ever seen before in a video game. During the day, the inhabitants of the colony carry out a variety of activities, while nature, rich in all its diversity, lives out its own rhythm. All this gives the impression that this world can exist without the player. Explore the colony on your own and enjoy the unprecedented freedom this open world offers. In true
Kind of
RPG
looks like,
fashion,
it reminds me of Dragon's
you decide
Dogma,
when and
which
where
is an
you
actually
go
good
next.
game, but it kind of looks
Meet
like this.
numerous interesting characters, understand their inner motivations, and earn their respect by completing a series of elaborate quests. How you solve or handle their problems depends entirely on your choices. No matter when, in what order, or if you do anything at all, the game will always respond appropriately to your decisions. Experience a complex and demanding combat system with satisfying character progression. Overcome your opponents using a variety of melee weapons, eliminate them from a distance, or learn the arcana of magic. Remember that each type of weapon behaves differently, and its effectiveness depends on training. We're aware that when creating a remake of a beloved title, it is hard to live up to the expectations of its long-term fans. However, we feel there is room to develop the experience further by telling new stories from the colony.
Yeah, that hasn't been working, because that's basically has been pretty much everything lately. Everything is remakes, remasters, whatever. So that could be why the story sounds interesting, because it was something that was thought of probably 10 to 15 years ago. I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever played Gothic. You know what? I wonder if you can just not do the new stuff, because I can't imagine who they probably have working for them now could replicate it. Kind of reminds me of when they were trying to mess with KOTOR. It's like, that was not going to go well.
And expanding on those that die-hard fans have known for more than 2 decades.
So that game at 20 years old then.
We are also focusing our attention on enhancing many aspects of gameplay, such as diverse NPC routines and reactions, more complex crafting, and more rewarding character progression. Despite the passage of time, Gothic remains in the hearts and minds of many players. With the possibilities of Unreal Engine 5 and a variety of modern features,
so what does it look like?
Gothic Remake will soon rekindle that love.
All right, so they did this in Unreal 5, but it looks like a 360 game. Okay.
Whether you've been a loyal fan for years or are just looking for a true RPG experience, welcome back to the Colony.
So another remake. I can see why they pushed this back. Which is crazy, is they should have did this in June, and this is kind of what they got, I guess. It's not another hunting game, is it? Big Hunt 57. Hey, what is this? Yep, another hunting game, except this one is not on mobile. I guess that's a plus. Like I said earlier, this is not my type of game, but you'd be surprised at how many people play stuff like this. To the point where they keep making these types of games. Our share. Okay, then. That's kind of gross. Step on his entrails. What in the heck was that? Nothing about that makes me want to watch. Look at whatever that is on the 20th. Oh, okay. So what's this one going to be about? All right, so okay, so they've done war, they did death. I forgot what the third one is. So this must be pestilence. So you're not going to show anything except for that little part. Okay. That's it. That is it. Wow. Okay. That would okay. They only had one thing that was even mildly interesting, and it was a 20-year-old game. Everything else looks kind of like what it is remakes and remasters. So I got into an argument with someone about the fact that they didn't understand that I don't really play games on my PlayStation 5 right now because there's literally nothing to play. Microsoft thing was interesting. Sony's had a few games that were interesting, but this looks like a wasteland for a minute. in terms of, so I can see how, and I talked on my little gaming podcast yesterday. I talked about how the sales for these systems are down. Yeah, no crap. There's nothing for you to play on these things. So that was, I can't say I'm that disappointed because I'm not. There's a few games like, you know, that THQ makes that somewhat interesting, but for the most part, it's not really. So I don't know. This is the state of gaming right now. All right. So please follow, like, share, subscribe, and all the fun YouTube stuff. And for those you, I'm gonna post this on Rumble. So those on Rumble, give us a follow. All right. Later.